What's up, people? Dobsy right here, and it's finally come out now. It is another movie clash. What episode? I do not bloody remember, but I will find out very soon. And finally, it is the clash between Viva La Bam and the Osbournes, or the Osbournes, the very first series. It's going to be the clash of the very first series, not going to be a clash of any of the other series. Reason why? Viva La Bam has more series than the Osbournes, so it's not a great match. We're going to clash it between the very first episodes of each of them. And let's get ourselves started with both of their openings.
American family.
Jack, stop telling people you're on your phone trying to get in place. You're a fucking loser.
There's the mom.
I can't sit here and say, like, you know, I'm really the next Mother Teresa.
Well, I tell you what, I'm on the Osbournes' wife. Now shut the fuck up and go to bed.
Fuck no.
The son.
Studies show a teenager's brain doesn't really become functional until past 10:30, I think.
The daughter.
I don't really care what people think of my hair. If they like it or not, like, it's not their hair, so I don't really care. Who don't mind?
And of course, the dad.
Rock and roll!
I love you all. I love you more than you love yourself. You're all fucking mad.
Crazy. Hey, but that's how it goes. Millions of people living as foes. Maybe it's not too late to learn how to love and forget how to hate.
So, if you guys really think, what do I think about them openings from Bam Margera, you know, Viva La Bam, and the Osbournes? To me, I actually think the Osbournes opening from the very first episode, because literally I was showing you the very first episode when it first began. The Osbourne had more pack into it, even though it was a minute and somewhat long, which it really shouldn't be. It gave you everything that what Osbourne is all about. The Viva La Bams, it only came out with awesome music, which I really do love, and it told you about who was in it. They weren't telling you on what they're actually going to do, they're leaving it as a surprise, which they always do every time, because each episode is different. But anyway, from the first point anyway, for the opening theme, I actually have to give it to the Osbournes, because it's so clever and everything. It was like talking about the father, Ozzy Osbourne, which is absolutely awesome. The lovely Sharon Osbourne, the princess of all darkness, Kelly Osbourne, and when he was young, when he was a teenager, the geeky, nerdy, one-man army, Jack Osbourne. And funny enough, people always say, where's the other daughter? Well, I'm not saying, because I think they've wiped her out of the family. I do not want to say. But it's all, so literally I'm just saying it right now. Point goes to Osbournes. Ding! So it's Osbourne 1, Viva La Bam 0. So let's get on to the next bit. The characters. the characters of each of the series. Viva La Bam, it's always starred with Bam Margera, as usual, with the mum and dad, Phil and April. They follow around with 4 of his companions, the late Ryan Dunn, who passed away 2 years ago, if I remember, and 3 other lads who sadly I really am bad at remembering their names all the time, but you guys saw their names anyway. They always do. They wreak havoc. Oh, I forgot. And Don Vito. Yo! Don Vito is pretty funny on it, but the characters are very recognisable. Let's see. You got Bam Margera, who's a full-on troublemaker. You got Don Vito, who's like that, "Lord, you motherfucker, Mr. Ma," who doesn't speak one word of English. You got the mum and dad. The dad says, "Oh, let him be, I don't want to get into it." And the mother always gets pissed off, and then Bam Margera's best mates, Ryan Dunn, and the 3 others, they wreak havoc. They'll follow whatever he does. So they're his men of army. They're like his soldiers to go into a war to do this season, which are very unique because I've never seen anybody do that in another series like this. But anyhow, let's go straight into the Osbournes. Well, easily they told you about the family, but there's more people than the 4. There's a heck load of them, because you have like the keeper, you have the security guard, you have the dog trainers, you even have the dogs. They are very memorable. Everybody knows who they were, and sadly enough I do not know the names, but I know which ones do what. And I love the little dog that's always with Ozzy. They're very memorable. Ozzy is like, "Sharon!" And then you have Sharon Osbourne always, who always wants to try and stop the 2 kids fighting, but she can't. Jack always carries his guns with his little daggers, thinks he's still a child, but remember, it's America. I'm not being an idiot. I'm half American as well. And then Kelly Osbourne, she wants to be a top singer, and she always does until she got hit with Christina Aguilera. I'm not going to say any more about that. But there's so many characters now, I cannot say most of it anyway, but the ones that I say that are very memorable is always the Bam Margera's family, because they are so memorable. They always are awesome. Sadly, sorry Osbournes, but I've seen many families like that already. Viva La Bam gets another point, so it's 1-1. Right, and the final thing now. Actually, wait a minute. Is there another one? Probably yes. Let's see. The next thing is the genre of it all. This is mostly involved with pranks, stunts, swearing, and injury, which it always is when it's involved with Jackass crew. And funny enough, it's actually a 15, not an 18 anymore. But with the Osbournes, it's pure 18. Reason why? Shit, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, piss. It's all pure swearing, all thanks to Ozzy Osbourne himself. "It's the same fucking fish!" All the time, he always says that, and plus, too much shit. Literally mean shit. The dogs shit everywhere, and piss. It's pretty funny. Oh yeah, and it's a reference within drugs, because most of them did do drugs, but I don't think they do anymore, since the incident with Ozzy Osbourne this year. But what do I think about the genre about him? I like the pranks most of all, because with the Osbournes, it's their general life overall. Like, what on earth did they do in their life? Which I am interested in, but I've seen too many of them, and it is pretty funny overall, only because of Ozzy. But the Viva La Bam crew, with the pranks, the things they actually will do to make their life much better, is far beyond more fun. Viva La Bam gets another point. 3-1. 2 to Viva La Bam, 1 to the Osbournes. And now finally, the last piece, okay? If you guys want to say in where on earth is the other clips for this, well, sadly I can't do anything, because number 1, it's an 18 and it's Osbournes. I cannot put that down on my channel because I might have some kids watching it. If you want to see any of the episodes, just click on Osbournes Season 1 and you'll get a load of episodes. Same thing for Viva La Bam. I don't want to show you hardly anything of it, A bit of goriness from Don Vito makes you sick, and plus some of the pranks, I do not want anybody to try and do them at home so they can injure themselves. So I'm not showing you any of it, so please look on somebody else's channel to watch the episodes. I'm very sorry. One more thing, the worth of it. Like, is it worth the money to buy it? Osbournes definitely. Reason why, it's got 10 episodes of the all 10 episodes from season 1, and plus our special features like commentary, everything like that as usual. Viva La Bam has 8 and has special features like behind the scenes, all that lot, same thing as the Osbournes. And it's a 15, so a lot of people would actually go for it, but a lot of people won't go for this because it's the Osbournes. But hell yeah, I love them both. I would say the most worth money is absolutely the Osbournes, so it's a 2-all. It's a code breaker. The code breaker, I will have to say, is this. Which show do I really cherish? Well, actually no, I'm not being biased, right? It's mostly a draw to me, okay? A full-on draw on Viva La Bam and the Osbournes. Why? Easy. Characters are great. They're funny. Swearing, I do not mind at all because I fucking swear myself out of my fucking head. The characters are funny. The mother and fathers are so unique, and they're brilliant. They're completely different, which is pretty fascinating. And the kids and the animals are absolutely different again. And if I really would say to me, which one would I actually pick between of them? If I got a gun in my head, I would actually pick Viva La Bam. Viva La Bam would win me all the way through it, even though the Osbournes are actually almost the same. But anyway, within this episode, it's a draw. It's a full-on draw overall when I look at it. So yeah, I'm very sorry that this is a short episode, but I would have put more videos in, but it was too old, too much of an age rate for you. But yeah, next episode I will be doing probably, I'm not fully sure yet, probably, yeah, I do not know. I'll see you guys next time, and I'll leave it as a big surprise for you. So yeah, cheerio you guys, bye bye.